Alright, so tonight, um, this is going on to Leia. This is how you repel an immortal shapeshifter. When it's brought back by black magic, cannot keep its form until it devours its first victim. Though I'm an 8th level conjurer, found that out, because my grandmother conjures things, so, it will skip a generation, it always does. It always appears around here. So, bear with me. You cannot translate this information on any freaking app. This is legitimate. That's why you have to consult Beelzebub, who has to get Cthulhu to translate it for you, because only Beelzebub has a brain to process all the information. Otherwise, a human would die before one syllable was processed. So what I'm saying is the short version, shortcutted, edited by Satan. It's only be used in extreme cases. And this thing's been trying to kill me for months, so this was actually adopted as white magic though, because one of them was bound to Satan and repelled, so therefore Satan lost his grip over that control release thing, so like alley cards. So therefore it's kind of a neutral spell now. Was created by the devil, but is no longer in control, because like a lot of things, I sort of broke the mold on that. One of my friends had helped me a long time ago. I sent the thing in their direction, and they trapped it into a Ouija board and tore it up in 7 pieces. Trapping one of Beelzebub's lesser minions who translated this shit into oblivion. So it's back in hell. So that thing is back in hell now. But this thing needs to be sent back to purgatory, or at least Hades, going into hell. Because I'm sick and tired of this thing trying to suck the energy out of me. I've figured out this is what's been fucking with me for the past year or so. The past 5 months or so, it's been fucking with me, and I'm tired of it. I'm gonna summon it, and I'm gonna destroy the son of a bitch. Because it hates logical paradoxes, all it's pretty good is transport it. But you're gonna see some weird ass shit come in my mouth. And what I'm actually doing is I'm actually disabling its control systems. Because it's a puppet. It's controlled by a lot of different entities. They pull strings. And so I'm gonna start it over here, because this thing hops around, sort of like that guy off of X-Men. It teleports, jumps around all over Mary B. And this is where it's been coming to lately. So it's resting place, and it follows me everywhere at night. That's the thing that keeps getting the shot that I keep telling you. I don't know if I told you or not, but that's the thing getting the shot. It looks like random ass people. It's not random ass people, because I looked around after I shot the video, and nobody matched that description. So this thing is taking the form of people who've been dead for a while, and in different places, that are not even in Seguin. So it's doing that to fuck with my mind. And if you're not careful, this is why nobody really should be talking to Cthulhu directly. Because a friend of mine gazed at him in the mirror, shot an image of the true image of Cthulhu. It broke the fucking device. Because the very image, if it drives people mad, it'll break a machine. So I started it before the machine broke. So it was a ghost imaging processor unit. Fucking broke. Because it's connected to like one of them virtual Ouija boards that you get. And it was routed through EVP route, and it was on top of an actual Ouija board, handcrafted Ouija board. so the worst kind. And this thing was summoned through black magic and has been invoked upon a vengeance spell, which made it immortal. Once you disarm its vengeance spell, the thing will die. Because immortals are like cannibals, like the mortal kind of shapeshifters. Most commonly in this area are like from cannibals who consumed so much flesh. They first became one of those things. Let's see. God, what is it? Damn it, fucking forgot. Okay, you know those things? A lich. The first stage is a lich, and this thing has made it past that stage. So it's fucking pain in the ass to kill this thing. Because I keep transporting it, and I can't fucking kill it. Try to kill it tonight. If I can't kill it, I'm gonna escape. My life's more important than trying to kill this thing. Or at least best it. It always runs away with its tails between its legs, but it always fucks with me, harasses me all the time. It brings upon bad karma, and whatever spells you use deflects them twice of what they're supposed to be. And it upsets the natural balance of everything by its very existence, upsets the balance of whatever you come in contact with. So, its next form is sort of like a Wendigo, except this thing looks more like a steer in its true form. As in having steer-like horns and the emaciated-looking steer-like posture. Like the legs, but the hooves of a goat. Scales, and I'm not really sure what this thing is now. I've been consulting a lot of things to try to figure out what this thing is, because apparently the devil doesn't even like it. Apparently it harasses the devil, so you can imagine how bad this thing is. And it's evil, so yeah, that's weird. It's like a wart on the devil's ass or whatever. Probably why the devil wanted it taken down, like Ghost Rider and all that shit. It's got like talons of a bird for its fingertips. Like picture the little talon part of the bird only has a fingertip like that sharp and that shape. It's got teeth of a shark, probably for searing through flesh. The spell I told you about is the only way to make it run with its tail between its legs, because it reminds of its existence when it was mortal, as a human. It has like claws of a bear though, but like talons of a bird on the end. And this thing has like, I don't know, has sort of like the head of a snake. It's a really, really fucked up looking thing. Reason being is because it looks that way, because the thing has, at this point, it's in a stage before it assumes its truest identity, which is a spin-off of the Minotaur-looking thing that I was talking about. That's its truest form. Well, I killed off that one, and this one appeared. So, I don't know if they like duplicate and they like weaken every time or what. But this thing is starting to piss me off. It's been following me since the blood moon, so. We're gonna look for any weird shadows because it likes to lurk and assume shapes of ghosts. But you compare the actual image of the other ghost, and Mary B is a historical, and this one's been actually doing shit, so. We'll try to get rid of it, because I think it's been harassing Mr. Pierce too. Tripping alarms and shit, It didn't appear until recently. Don't know why. I don't know who's pissed off at me, but y'all need to call this thing off. Because, it's not right to be fucking with people like this just because they fucked up or whatever. This is overboard. This is overkill. So, yeah, we're gonna get rid of this thing. On the next video, this video just explain what it is. So, yeah. Prepare to hear some really scary noises coming from my mouth. To summon this thing, I'll show you this thing. Hopefully it'll appear. Sometimes it's a jackass and doesn't appear right away. But on the third or fourth shot, it should appear. So, yeah, later, I hope you're not mad at me on Messenger. Because, honestly, my little brother is 9 years old, but has the maturity of a 2-year-old. He wanted to see how far he could stick his head in the bed rail, and he got it stuck. So, yeah, it's actually true. If I were to put him on camera, he would admit to it and be crying right now. Because after I left, he was just finished crying because he got his head stuck in there. I don't even know what he was doing. Honestly. He makes up these little fairy tales or whatever. I'm trying to think there's something wrong with him. So, yeah, we're going to shoot the next video now. Thanks.